Hello and welcome to the Virus Total Boys LLC. We have a application to show you that will defang URLs.
So the reason why our application is better than our competitors is we use Java, which is a really lightweight program, and the real good part about it is it is able to be compiled once and ran anywhere. And that's going to be great because this will cover a multitude of devices that could be hit with phishing attempts. So why defanging? Defanging is taking a malicious URL or a malicious domain and turning it into a non-clickable domain. So you don't risk possible infection of clicking on the domain. The reason why this is good is imagine you have someone in your accounting department and they get targeted by a phishing campaign. That phishing campaign says, "Hey, click on this Amazon link and you're going to get 25% off for this holiday season." And maybe they look at it and they say, "This is a little bit fishy." So they go copy the link and they send it to a friend and say, "Hey, can you look at this and tell me if it's fishy?" And by doing that, you're risking getting infection across multiple users. Although, if they use our application and defang it, they can say, "Hey, look, let me copy this domain or this URL, defang it, and then send it to you." When they send it, the other user is going to be able to look at it and say, maybe that Amazon is spelled wrong, or maybe it's not even an Amazon domain at all. And this will really cut down on possible infections for almost any user, and it just overall raises your security posture as an organization.
All right, so defang your potential hazard. You can use our application with your Security Operations Center's workflow. Typically, when a user clicks on a link or types in a link, the browser will just navigate to that web link. This will cause a security risk if not properly regulated. Yes, system admins will already have a firewall blocking links, but links are not static. There could be some that will slip through the cracks of the algorithm already in use. Our application provides an extra algorithmic layer to that process. You can use our application on your back-end systems to scan and defang intercepted links. All right, and an example of this in practice, a security operations center receives a link that someone clicked on or typed in. This link can then be put into our algorithm to automatically scan, defang, and put into a text file. This text file can be used by another tool to be checked for malicious content and then allowed or denied to be accessed by that user. Our application uses an algorithm that takes in inputted links, checks the link for special pieces that makes it a hyperlink. We cripple or defang this by replacing that character and return this to the user. You have the option to either print to a file and print that file or just leave it be and take that output.
Application is robust. It is meant to be a tool used by system administrator and security administrator in the field while working at a security operations center. But a system admin or security expert will get allotted with security software separate from ours. The system admin or security expert will they use our application to insert, scan, and define the link. The link is then given back in a quarantined form that can no longer harm the user. The system admin will then use checker websites to assess the risk and allow or deny this link from being active on the network. This application will become an important part of your security operations center workflow. This application will be used as the middleman to safeguard and quarantine links. With the use of other automation tools, you can even automate this entire process to ensure safety for every link clicked on or typed in.
Now we will begin the application demo. Hello and welcome to Virus Total Bois LLC URL Defanger application. Today we'll go over an application and or algorithm that takes in URLs and will defang it, which means making it no longer clickable or making it no longer a hypertext link. So this is so that you can safely use this link to possibly research if it is malicious or not, or possibly monitor the computers on a network, maybe for an employee system or something like this. So to begin here, if we do option 1 here, we can enter a URL. So let's enter a URL here that might look a bit suspicious here. Instead of Google, we'll misspell Google. If we store this, we can go ahead and take a look into the domain here of the Defang application. And as you can see, it was properly defanged right here. So if we take a look here again, and we enter in another URL, possibly another weird looking URL, another fishy one, such as this, then we can see that when we store it, the text document gets properly updated, and as you can see, another properly defanged URL link. So we can also take a look here in the application itself by doing option 3. That will show you the both of the URLs here. Now, let's say you wanted to use a predetermined test case that we've already added here. So you can do option 7, which is a secret option just for developer mode, and you can run test case 1. Now, if we go ahead and we store this and we view this, as you can see, test case 1 has been added right here. And if we go back to the text file, here as well, as you can see. So if we go ahead and we go back into developer mode, let's do predetermined option 2, and then let's go ahead and store this, and then let's also view it. As you can see, it has been properly defanged right here and added. And if we go into this text document as well, you can see that it was properly defanged as well. So this is our application. We hope that you have enjoyed this presentation and that you may use this in the future for automation or other implementations. Thank you.